and that, and that. And we are live on Facebook. And we are live on YouTube. Yay! Great. Let us... Whoops, no, not that. We don't want that. We want that. That's the one we want. Start the timer. Turn the cameras on. Turn messages off. Do a little dance. No, don't do a little dance. Hi, sorry, I just want to change one little thing on my screen that will be invisible to you, but it'll just stop it distracting me. Okay, we're going to roll and lift our toe and then lift our heel. And while I'm doing that and the following exercises, I will talk to you. So I will explain what we are going to do, but I'm just going to wait for the timer to go ding. Not that my life is controlled by a timer. I'm an individual, independent. I'm just going to wait for it to go ding again. I'm only kidding. I'm rolling my foot side to side and I'm letting my body move. What am I going to do today? I have an idea, not a plan. There is a difference between an idea and a plan. A plan means I've worked it out. An idea means I think I know where I'm kind of vaguely heading, and in 5 seconds time I will tell you, because then we will change to the other foot and roll the foot, lifting the heel, lifting the toe, lifting the heel, lifting the toe. What I'm going to do for half an hour, and that's how long this session is going to be, for half an hour I'm going to concentrate on the legs. Number of reasons, one of which is just simply that it's midday, and I'm sure, well, if you have been up for a while, then obviously roll the foot side to side. Your body should be a little bit loose anyway, so just concentrating on the lower body should be a fun thing to do. And if I do manage to do that throughout, then I will, for future generations, for people that come after, for people that look at the recording, mention that it's lower body only. So if people want a lower body workout, I don't like to use the word workout, but you know what I mean. Okay, go back to the other leg, circle the knee. We'll see how it goes. As you know, generally, most of the days, the plan is to loosen up the whole body. But I just thought, as I say, I had an idea. Just thought it might be fun just to have a session where we concentrated on part of the body. We'll see how it goes. Hope you've got a great day planned for the rest of the day. Change direction. Circling the knee the other way, the hip relaxed, the ankle relaxed. I've had a busy morning and I have an interesting and filled with stuff afternoon ahead of me, which is how I like it. I get bored easily, like doing things. Change to the other leg, circle, whoops, circle, Robert. Circle is a round thing. There we go, got it going. Circle the knee. My mind said circle for a minute there, and my leg said, no, I'm just going to have a wobble. Wobble's not a circle, even I know that. Breathing in and out through your nose, if you can. Other direction. Whilst we're going to focus on the legs, it doesn't mean we won't use the arms at all. You'll see. Raising the leg, and you can raise the arm at the same time, why not? But we are going to be concentrating on the legs. diagonal across the body. Obviously, I'm including the hips with the legs. But I'm sure you've already figured that out. Let's now go outside diagonal. We don't do this very often. Try and get a little bit of extra lift into the legs, if you can. Now try, and you may want to keep the arms flat for this, try and take the legs out to the side, so raising to your sides. You might be able to do that and still have the legs going out. Yeah, basically. Circle the leg, the knee, up to the front, around to the side. Change direction, out to the side, around to the front. Change legs, up to the front and then around to the side. Out to the side and then around to the front. Oh, sorry, itchy nose. Feet slightly wide. Feet angled out, toes angled out. Gentle dips, squats, whatever you want to call them, really quite gentle ones. Keeping the knees in line with pretty much the way the toes are pointed. We don't want the knees folding in, and we don't want the knees folding out if that's how your legs bend. We're all different. Keep going. You can have your hands in front, put your hands on your hips, whatever works for you. Take the feet out a little bit wider. You can also make the squats a little bit deeper. Still trying to keep the knees pretty much in line with the feet. May have to work on opening the quad, opening this area A little bit more. Keep going. Whoa! I nearly fell over. I was looking at the timer and the screen. I went boss-eyed and lost my balance. All in one fell swoop. And relax and gently you can take the arms as well, take the legs forwards. One at a time. We're going to go out to the side and we're going to go backwards. So check that it is safe for you to do that. Side, side. Don't want you kicking the dog or your granny or, well, anything really. Oh, was that a priceless Ming vase I just knocked over? I don't even have a Ming vase, let alone a priceless one. And then backwards. We're going to keep going. We'll do a minute of the back one, I think. Try and just raise the leg a little bit higher. We are trying to keep the leg pretty straight. So sort of a gentle stretch there. And relax. And my brain has gone blank. I know what I was going to do. Yes, feet wide-ish. Gently from one side to the other. Again, feet slightly turned out, sitting into one leg then the other, but the knee staying pretty much in line with the toe. And we're going to start nice and gently. Now we're going to just go a little bit wider, a little bit deeper, and just rest. And then a little bit wider. Sorry, not a little bit wider. Other side. And rest. And the other side. And rest. And we're going to kind of ignore the ding. We're just going to keep going. Other side. Changing, spending a few seconds in each stretchy, leggy thing. If you can get a bit lower, fine. Sorry, my feet are slipping and sliding, so I'm having to correct. Ooh, they're sliding a lot. I'm going to straighten up. Okay, I'm going to do some hip circles after that one. That was a bit more of a slidey floor than I was expecting. Other direction. Nice gentle hip circles. Okay. Do the next exercise really gently. You'll see I can't do it very well. What we're going to do is squat down. I'm going to put my hands on the floor to support myself, pushing my knees out ever so slightly, squatting, straighten up, keep the hands on the floor, squat down. Ignore the Ding dong. Straighten up. Squat down. Straighten up. Keeping the hands on the floor, sorry, should have said that. And one final squat down. And gently, gently straighten up. Going back to lifting, but now we're doing doubles. We're going to go opposite side, leg and arm, and we're going to do doubles. We're going to go back to the side to side stretching, nice and slow. Now, turn, try and come down on one leg, stretching the other. Come across. Come across. If you don't need your hands, if you can do it with your hands on your hips, that's great. If you can't do it at all, just do it like up here. Just do a little version of it. Just do the best you can. Come across. Come to the middle. This is quite a wide stretch. You are going to be bending forward probably for this one. Gently straighten up. Shake the legs. Arms up. Slow kicks. Slow kicks. You can see the kind of curved arm movement I'm making. You can do that if you want. It's not essential. And relax. Take the foot, first one, then the other, around in a circle. And it can be a little circle, or it can be a big circle. Doesn't matter. It's more about getting the hips and the muscles around the hips used to that kind of shape. Keep going. You may notice that my right leg is more flexible than my left. Fine. It's how it is, that's how it is. So I've been taking the foot across the body and out. I'm now going to take the body out and around. Starting low, starting nice and gentle. This is just an exercise. If it wasn't an exercise, I would have a guard up. You don't throw any kind of kick in martial arts without having a guard up. The opposite to that, of course, is martial sports. There are sport forms of martial art where you don't need to have the guard up, or at least it's not as important. And relax. We're going to use the arms as well here. Tuck the elbows in. Bring the hands up, make fists, open the hands on the way down. Gently kicking your heel towards your buttocks, or buttock, since it's one heel. Your bum, basically. Nice and gentle. Keep going. You do a simple stretch, both feet facing forwards, bending the front leg, keeping the rear heel on the ground, gentle stretch of the calf and the Achilles, and you go as far forward or as little forward as is comfortable, both feet facing forward, so you get a stretch in that rear leg. Nice and gentle. Change legs. Feet about hip width, up on your toes, down, up on your toes, down. Now you can stay up for a second or two if you like. Keep going. And now just keep going. Don't worry about staying up. Just gently keep repeating it. Okay, take a seat. As I said, it was an idea, not a plan, so staying with the legs, we'll do a bit of stretching. Bring your feet in as close to the body as is comfortable. Your knees may well be up here somewhere. Try and relax them if the knees go down. That is a good thing, but we are all different. Just stay here. Try and keep the body upright. Keep one leg pretty much where it is, straighten out the other leg, and then grab the leg wherever you can. If you can grab the toes, that's great. Try and keep the back fairly straight, so you are pulling back on the toes and you are bending forward slightly at the middle. Keep going. When it goes ding, we're going to relax off gently. Don't just suddenly leave go if you're stretching. Always take a couple of seconds to just ease off the stretch, like that. Switch to the other leg. Grab whichever part you can. Never fight when you're stretching. Only do what you can do. A stretch should be, you should notice that you're stretching, but it should not be painful. That's a definite. And it should really only be kind of mildly uncomfortable at best. Stretching little and often will pay rewards. Also, as you get older, and bear in mind I'm 68, if you injure yourself, injuries take longer to heal. So you're not doing yourself any favours if you push yourself too far. Slowly leave go. Take the feet out. You can put your hands behind you, or you can grab whatever part of your legs you can grab. I'm going to grab my toes. I'm going to try and sit fairly upright here and just pulling back on the toes, and then just letting my body go forward a little bit if it wants to. Make sure your shoulders and neck stay fairly relaxed as you do this exercise. You can, if you can reach your toes, you can pull the feet apart a little bit more maybe, but gently, gently. Next, we're going to do a 5-position exercise, and we're going to do it fairly slowly. I'll show you. Once it goes ding, we leave go. We go 1 to the side, 1 to the leg, 1 to the front, 1 to the leg, 1 to the side. Straighten up, do it in reverse. 1 to the side, 1 to the leg, 1 to the front, 1 to the leg, 1 to the side. Straighten up. 1 to the side, 1 to the leg, 1 to the front, leg, side. I took a little bit longer with the leg because I could feel that it had some stretch in it. I just needed to relax more. There was a little bit of tension, and by just stopping and relaxing, it let me go that bit further. We're just going to carry on with this. Nice and slow. You can't do it too slow. You can only do it too fast, and you don't want to do too fast. Do one more set, side, leg, ignore the ding, front, other leg, side. Oh, I cut that side short. I'm going to just do that again. I was a bit cheeky. Gently, slowly, turn over onto your front, let your hips touch the floor, just have your forearms on the floor, so you're just gently stretching the back. Extend the spine and the head that way. And then you can gently turn the head side to side. And then you can put your hands on the floor and you can gently push from one arm to the other, gently turning and stretching the base of the spine, the lower back. Then very slowly, take your time, get up, give yourself a little shake, give yourself a pat on the back or a pat on the head. Hope you enjoyed that. It's half an hour plus a few seconds of some leg work and stretching and stuff. So have a lovely, lovely day and see you again soon.